Last week was Cop Week. Did we put a display up supporting our police? No, we didn't. Target. What about November? In November, do we get a veterans display that says proud to be a veteran? No, we do not. Yeah,
I don't need to scream, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, I just talk loud.
Yeah.
I hope that corporate is watching this because this is bullshit. No problem with the pride section. Take the kids out of it. That's what you have to do. Get rid of the kid shit that doesn't belong in here. You cater to 0.1%, and 99% of us buy this shit in this store, but that's coming to an end. Corporate better change their ways. You're gonna go down like Budweiser.
Man, I gotta say, just when you think it's safe to say that Budweiser is gonna be king of 2023 when it comes to get woke, go broke, along comes Target and ups the ante by actually going after the younger generation and the children for some reason. This article is from today. This is breaking internal email to Target employees. Reveals $9 billion in losses for 1 week. Pivot to George Floyd anniversary. I think this article is going to blow your mind when you see what the CEO, Brian Cornell, has to say about this. Now, I certainly don't want to condone any behavior that would be seen as aggressive towards the employees who are there on the ground, who are stocking the shelves and doing the inventory. That is not where the outrage and anger needs to be directed towards. If you have an issue with this policy and the way they are doing things at Target, it is the upper echelons, the C-suite of the company, where that outrage should be directed. But tonight, I don't want to talk about the social aspect of this. I want to get more into the business side. Why is it we're continuing to see this happen? And I think the answer to that question might surprise some of you guys when you find out what is the driving force behind some of this policy decisions and some of these ad campaigns that we are seeing come across as we head up towards Pride Month. But before we do any of that and get way too far ahead of ourselves,
cue the speeder.
This is the way.
good evening, beautiful people. Guys, what's going on? It is Thursday, May 25th, 2023. And we are talking about Target and its loss of $9 billion this week alone. This article from Outkick magazine is from earlier today. Target loses $9 billion in 1 week, tells Bud Light to officially hold its beer. In the article, it says that would be billion with a B, 9 billion. Last Wednesday, day before the controversy erupted, Target stock closed at $160.96 a share, giving them a market cap of $74.3 billion. As of this morning, shares of the company were trading off 1% at $141.76, bringing that above number down to $65.3 billion, which is a staggering 12% drop. And if we look at Target today, as of market close, $140.75, down another 2% or $2. Not looking good for Target. Now, if you are at all curious as to what exactly is going on inside of Target right now, let me play you a couple clips that have surfaced this week on the internet so you can get a better understanding of what exactly people are upset about. Watch.
We're at Target right now, and there's a lot of controversy going on about all of the Pride stuff that's coming out with kids' clothes and things like that. So we're going to go to the kids section, and we're actually going to see if they're putting weird, creepy, uncomfy stuff on children's clothing. Okay, this is the child section. This is literally the kids section. I'm next to a literal onesie that says whatever the hell that means. We have glad you came out, and I'm so happy that you're queer in the kids section. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, but pride and toddler don't belong in the same sentence. So I found an extra small swimsuit in the child section. It says light binding effect on it. And then the bottoms in the kids section, keep in mind, say tuck friendly construction. They're giving it to your kids. If that doesn't give you a reason to boycott Target, I don't know what does. But this shit's getting out of hand. They're targeting children, whether you like it or not. And it's time that people actually do something about it. Because if they don't, then guess what? That shit won't just be in Target, it'll be in every store, ever.
Why would Target hire a Satanist to design their new Pride collection that has now gone viral? This is the designer. This is not a boy. This is a biological woman who has transitioned, who is a Satanist, who Target actually paid and sought out to design the collection. A part of the collection is this t-shirt that says Cure Transphobia, Not Trans People, this fanny pack that says We Belong Everywhere, and this bag along with a couple of other items. But what really disturbs me is the fact that Target hired someone who is a Satanist. This is spiritual warfare. This is good versus evil happening in our country. And this t-shirt right here says it all. Satan respects pronouns. Now, if you look at a lot of the other artwork on the page, it's very sparkly, pastel, cute, very much if a little kid saw this, they would want it. So if you think they're not targeting your kids, make sure that you check again because they definitely are. And honestly, this just makes me so upset. It makes me sick to my stomach knowing that there are Satanists infiltrating culture. And yet they have the audacity to say that Christians are shoving the Bible down everyone's throats.
You know, with it being 2023 and all, there's not much that rattles my cage. But I must say, going out of your way and knowingly hiring a trans Satanist to design your kid's clothing line is something spectacular to behold. Now, of course, Target has come out and responded to the backlash they have received thus far. And this article here from Post Millennial, internal email to Target employees reveals $9 billion in losses, pivot to George Floyd anniversary. And this is no bullshit, guys. Here is the tweet. It's from earlier today. Greg Price had it. He says, I have obtained the internal email that Target sent to their employees following the Pride Month disaster that has caused them to lose $9 billion in 1 week. And as we pull it up here, this is the actual physical email that was sent out. It says, yesterday was a very hard day for Target, and CEO Brian Cornell said, thank you very much for the care you've shown each other, our frontline teams, and the LMNOP community. Today brings more reflection, pain, and the need for continued care as our team, hometown, and the world remember the anniversary of the murder of George Floyd. You can't make this shit up. Now, if you are still puzzled as to why companies seem to be continuing on this downward path and on this trend towards bankruptcy, there's a very simple answer. And yeah, some of it is to do with the next generation that's coming up. Unfortunately, that generation has no money to spend. In my opinion, if you are looking for the driving force behind all of this woke nonsense, look no further than the ESG scores that companies are now going to have to contend with, along with every other problem that they have to deal with on a daily basis. Now, these ESG scores, what are they? Put simply, environmental, social, and governance scores. They go on for a scale of 1 to 100. Every company that has a ticker at some point is going to get one, and is going to be a major factor going forward on how these companies look at everything from ad campaigns to the colors that they're using in their brands. And it's something we're going to have to all deal with as retail investors in the future, and it's something we need to spend more time on. But I want to try to get this video out tonight, so we're going to cut it short right here. Live tomorrow night, we're going to talk about the FBI defunding them, what happened on Jan 6th. We'll get into the Target Bud Light controversy, ESG scores, and a whole lot more. If you made it this far in the video, guys, I really appreciate you spending your evening with me. Thank you so much. And as always, thank you for all the likes, the views, the comments, my new subscribers, my OGs. I appreciate each and every one of you. We are here to break the wheel. This is Ape Nation. I'm the Massalorian, and I'm out.
You were murdered. Okay.